gosh, how can we help humanity fear failure less? It is a necessary part of growth. Without it, I mean, I can't even conceive of a life that's lived without failure and the gifts that truly come from when we fail and we lean into it and we learn so that we are better for it and we pour that wisdom into the next thing.
That's how I've helped so many people heal trauma. When you have trauma and feel shame about everything.
Mhm.
So many people who are struggling for their lives, it's because they feel deeply alone, not belonging. They're just so cut off from the beauty that they
Mhm.
are. And it's because we have these impossible standards. And the standards are so high, nobody feels like they're doing a good job, and there's no permission to fuck up. And we all
Right.
need that to be able to
Yes.
explore what's good for us. I see these parents where they're like, oh my God, my kid has to get into college, so this has to be perfect. And I'm like, no, like your teenager's job is to make mistakes, like a lot. I think we put so much pressure on kids to expect them to go to college and expect them to know what they want to do. I'm all about human design, and work with people who have that open G center. I have a
Mm.
defined one, so that's like your identity and your vision of the future. So I have a pretty clear one, I always have. But for people who have that open, like my daughter does, like a lot of people I work with do, they have a hard time like envisioning their place in the future. And I think that's really hard in a sense of like life purpose because they may not know, and then they feel like
Right.
a failure, and then it's back to this whole, like, hopeless thing, and so just to say that I think, gosh, if I could wave a magic wand and change some society, and even for myself, even though I've learned to embrace the fuck ups, like, it still is a little agonizing, but I love when you do shame reduction, it's about coming up with the stuff that we feel like it's not okay to say, and that's what I wanted for the podcast too, is to talk about the
Yeah.
more taboo, the things
Mhm.
that we don't say and then fully embody and own it.
Right.